everybody. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Welcome back to Mark's Basement Arcade Chat and EM Repair. Today we're going to take the relay board out of this Captain card and go through it, do all of its little things. I think I'm going to be putting a new cord on it too. Only because the cord is a two-pronger. It's not that the cord is bad, it's just a two-pronger cord. I don't know if I have any cords, so I would have to look on that. But yeah, I probably won't do the cord today. I'll probably do the cord later on. But I do want to get this board out and show you how to get a Gottlieb board out of a machine, all in like one big piece, because normally these Gottliebs are intertwined with everything, and the boards are like removable, but they're not the way that Gottlieb designed them. Hey board dog, what's up? Hope to see you in April, whenever it is. They still don't have this thing updated. Oh, it drives me crazy. Where's MGC? Here we go. April 5th through the 7th. We really need to get that updated. At the bottom of the screen right here. Really need to get that updated. And I hope you got your game volume noise beep bop boop boop fixed on your machine. I hope you did. And if you didn't, I know you will. Or if you sent your boards out to that guy that I sent my boards out to, Jerry Claus. Yeah, he's a real great guy. And what is this popping up on my screen? No, I don't want that. Oh, okay. Alright, but yeah, we're going to get this out. I don't have my lift, which it's under strikes and spares. So we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, bent over, which is always fun. Let's get the glass out of here. We'll put the lockdown bar. We'll put it on top of the head. We'll take the glass out. We're going to put the glass back on it. Oh, I should have just left the head over here too. And this is not pinball glass. This is not pinball glass. Okay, cool. This is not pinball glass. I have pinball glass. I'll have to ask the guy if he wants to buy a sheet, but that is not pinball glass. From what I can feel on it, it's not. Alright, let's bring you over here. We just do one cam? Yeah, right here. Alright. Alright, this is the fun part. Always have your phone. You want to record everything. We will get that chime out first. You know what? I don't have any boxes out. I put them all the way back in the corner. Crap. I need at least one. Here. I need a lid too. Didn't I have one over here? No, I put that one away too. Do I got one over here? I got boxes, but I don't have lids. Boy, you were really prepared today, weren't you, Mark? So we'll push comment out of the way. I might as well just get a stack. Boxes and lids. knock over? Oh, I knocked over a bunch of stuff. Son of a... Oh well. That's what happens when you got a messy basement. This is what I needed. Some of these containers and lids. Then I just knocked over a bunch of stuff I needed for Comet. Oh well. Oh well. Alright. I'll just get one in here. I got a new chime kit for it if we need it. I might just be able to replace the sleeves. The bars and rubbers look great on this game. So we'll see about that. But we're going to be disconnecting a whole bunch of stuff. I might have to desolder it. Which I might as well get my soldering iron out and ready. We're going to be desoldering things. And I need to keep track of what is what. So when we do this, we can put it back together and everything works. Alright. There. Alright, let's get at this chime box first. Then I can start mapping everything out. I can unplug this right away. See, why didn't they just make a Jones plug for right here too? You know, it's kind of crazy that they didn't do that. It's just a Gottlieb. Ugh. Alright. And same with the chime box. There's another strand over here. They could have just unplugged all that. Made this whole thing so much easier. And not use flathead screws. That other one, it just flips off. There. What I will be doing most likely is I will be soldering these on to the lugs instead of what do you call it? Pushing them back on, because these are just push connectors right here. For all the chime, they're just push connectors. There's a lot of garbage in here. A lot of weird garbage. But this is good right here. I'm glad we still have this. This tells me what all the relays are. I will staple that to the board when we're ready for it. Alright, this is where your phone comes in. Alright, we'll start with the flipper. It's a striped wire. It appears to be yellow with orange, and this one appears to be blue with white for the flipper. The other flipper here is orange with white stripe, and then yellow. Who knows what that is? Looks like maybe a light orange. But those are going to get soldered onto the switches. Alright. Knocker is a white wire with gray stripes with this and the solid black that is barely attached. That will just come right off. Chimes is a white wire with gray stripes, solid black, That loops from coil to coil. Then we have a green with yellow stripe. We have an orange with like a yellow stripe for that. This will come out here. I have no idea what the hell this wire is for. It's just hanging there. Probably went to the coin door for something. Have no idea. Have no idea what that wire is for. It looks like it goes to power. So I have the same color power wires here. So I'm guessing this went to the coin door and was probably that relay that keeps the change thing going cha-ching. And I just hit the camera. Alright. Is that it? We will disconnect this screw and we'll let this part of it come through. And that will all stay like that. There's one screw here with a white wire with a red dot on it, red stripe, that we can take off. And up here too is that same white wire with the red stripe. That goes to the back prong of the switch right here. And this is a white wire with a orange stripe that goes to the front. Those will come off like that. And then they went through there like that. Hopefully we'll figure all that out. Alright, we got that off. So now we should be able to pull this entire harness off separately from the game. Instead of Gottlieb, just using a, what do you call it, a Jones plug. They had to do this all separate. Alright, that's like that. Those I have to desolder there. These I can carefully unplug. These usually will pull the part right off the coil. And this box is just crappy. I'm gonna have to soak that in de-ruster. I don't know how there's like little parts of this stuff that just got rusty like that. Don't get it. Alright. I just realized the solder stuff smells like a hospital. I've been in hospitals a lot lately with my dad. He was supposed to get out, and then he didn't. He was going to go to a rehab place. And then they had him walking around the hospital waiting for the rehab place. And he was complaining about his gut hurting him bad. He's like, man, he goes, my gut still hurt me after this whole time being in here. So they decided to finally ultrasound his gut and found out he had a big massive hernia. So they just did a hernia operation on the guy. You believe that crap? Been in a hospital a month. trying to get him out of the hospital. Now they're saying, oh, we find out he's got a hernia. Okay, I can turn that soldering iron off. Pick these up while they're on the floor. There should be one more somewhere. Unless it didn't. Oh, there it goes. Let's put those in there. These are part of the comment. I need to get a big fat screwdriver now. Let me open this back up. Now there should be just 3 screws that hold this board down. 3 giant screws. But I have had it already where there was like a mystery screw. Just like a regular screw, just screwed right into the board. This one's loose right here. I take this one out. This whole board. It is loose. Good. Let's do this. That's the shine box kit for it, if we need it. Now this comes right out, and I'll set it over here. Okay, this has a lot of junk in it. Anything needy? See some fuses stuff. Here's my slow blow fuses, stickers. Won't be putting these back on, but I will probably throw them in a bag with the machine. Throw that in the back there too, because it's going to line up there. This will go on the playboard, so I'm going to stick that on it right there. That's right there, yeah. Alright. This way we'll move back. We will put that glass back in it. I need to ask him if he wants a sheet of glass with this. I didn't know it had non-pinball glass. This glass is good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, well, it is pinball glass because it's green. See the edge? It's green. I guess it is pinball glass. It just doesn't feel like it. It's just sharp feeling. Oh, it's got chips on it. It's like tempered glass, but it's not. I guess I'll have to ask him on that. It's Comet, dummy. That's why I label all my lock bars in glass. Like this one. This is card. Same with the glass. I gotta put a lock on it too. helps if you don't leave your phone in it. Alright. Playfield's all done at least. I can give you guys a preview of that, I guess. Look at my floor. All dirty. There was a dirty spot here, and I cleaned it. Apparently I didn't get all the, what do you call it off? The soap? When I cleaned it. And now the spot I cleaned, where I put all the soap, it just like it totally attracted dirt like crazy. Alright, here's a playfield. Playfield's all done and ready to go back in the machine. I don't have the plastics on, I always leave those off for adjusting. I don't think it will need any adjusting, but it's ready to go back in it when we get that far. I'm gonna stick this in front of the camera right now, so I gotta get these up. Should we move Comet back? I can move it partially back. Now my jig I built, yeah, the playfield looks great. It turned out really nice. My jig I built, I also custom built it for the relay boards too. I am just sweaty. It's hot down here. It's usually really hot down here in the winter. Because my furnace is really close to this room. All right, there. On my jig, I got these on the side. So my wife and I went and saw a Beatles tribute band last night called the Fab Four. And these guys were amazing. We've seen them once before, but it was a really great time last night. These just sit right in here, basically where the channel that holds the playfield. We can move this. There. What am I caught on there? So yeah, it just sits right in the grooves for where the playfield sits. Now I can take, I'll just spin it around. I can take this and put it on it. This way. I always want to put the transformer right on top of one of the supports because that thing is just so heavy. But yeah, we will cut that cord off, put a new cord on. But yeah, that's how you can get a Gottlieb box out. We'll put these down here because we're going to put those back on too. I mean, the Gottlieb relay board out of a Gottlieb with easy access. Where's my juice? There it goes. Arnold Palmer half and half. This is diet. I drink either the diet or the zero. That'll help cool me down a little bit. All right. We're going to get into doing some work on this. As much as I can get the camera close. We got a stepper to rebuild. I didn't even know there was a stepper here. I guess there's going to be a couple episodes on this one. Well, maybe not. I guess we could rebuild the stepper. Holy crap. Yeah, I have issues with the stepper. I have parts right here. Springs that are sticking. So yeah, it's not even touching the coil. See how that one springs back? This one isn't. I do have extra parts, but that I'm probably gonna just take out. I have to soak it in the degreaser, my rust remover. Those are good. Good, 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 good. Good, good. Yeah, it's doing its job, that one. So we got one that's really stuck. I'm going to have to put that in my deruster for a day. So I guess we'll take that apart. We'll clean it up as much as we can. And then we'll soak this piece in a deruster. Might as well get started on that. Alright. What are we going to need to do on that one? What would be the easiest way to get at it? There's another sticker. There's every one of these have like fell off the inside of that machine. I have no idea where any of them go except for two of them. So what I think we're just going to do is put them in a container, in a bag, and include them with the machine. I have no idea where they go. None. So yeah, this is going to be at least one more part episode. Or we'll just skip it. And I'll just work on that part during the week. Probably will end up doing that. I really want to get this machine to the guy. You're probably wondering why I'm taking this all off. big reason is I need to clean this playfield. And there's one hidden one. This playfield, as you can see, is just dirty and nasty. So if we can start getting stuff out of the way, take clean, the better we're gonna be. So we'll probably just go through everything in this video. Just to say we went through everything, and I will go through the rest of everything. You know, we'll go through a relay, we'll go through part of the score motor, like that. We're not going to go through every relay. I probably should clean these screws too. These screws need to be cleaned. I don't want to really put them back in. Man, is it hot down here? Really don't want to put them back in. Dirty, but I might. You can't really see them. I can see them now that I'm, like messing around with it, but I could throw them in that thing for a day, I guess. But then the thing is, I got to do every single one like that, and that gets to be a big pain in the butt when you start doing every screw. All right, that we can roll out of the way. Set that over there. Get that here. I gotta get my brush too. Just here. There. Let's get my brush. Move you a little bit. Why is it so hot in this basement? It's just blowing my mind. Maybe because I got jogging pants on too. That could be the other reason. Alright, what I want to do now is take these and dust these all off as good as I can. Oh yeah. Rain and the snow and nowhere to go, and it feels like a part of you is dying. Says you want to break up, but then she says she wants to make up. Forgot what song that is. See, like this reel, I have no idea what the hell this is. I just know it's in my way. Look at that. Now we can really get into some vacuuming. Got this whole side cleaned off. get the electric stapler. We're going to put these back on. Might as well get the electric stapler and put them on with that, because my hand stapler will not do the job as needed. If I get my electric stapler, I can put those right back on and they'll stay. Plus, I think the electric stapler will look so much more nicer too as a finished product. It's just easier to handle. Throw that there. We're only going to use 4 staples probably, maybe 5. Put it right back on the same spot it was. There. Oh, that one went right through it. Wow. Okay. That one's just so brittle. There. That one I had to put extra staples in. There. These paper is really brittle, and the staple is just like, as it's going through it, it's actually ripping the paper. So with the fused one that's over here, it was just it was flying right through the paper. So what I did was I lifted the stapler up just enough where it would fire and not put a lot of pressure on the paper. So the staple is not quite fully down all the way, but it also didn't push down all the way and rip through right through the paper. That paper is like dry rotted. But it is back on where it should be. There. We'll leave that one like that because we're gonna clean that, vacuum that off right away. Oh, we unplugged it too, dummy. Alright, that's better. Alright. These we can put back where they were now, because we have a clean spot underneath them. So we will put the screws back in them, because these will come right out like fun. So we'll go around and put these screws back in. That is the wrong screw. It's way too long. That's one of the screws for this. This one I'm going to leave off because I need to clean that really. There was no use putting that one down. At least these are all in the right spot too. Yeah, because it's Q is Q, A is A. Alright. Well, let's leave that like that. At least I got this part of the wiring harness on, so it's like out of my way. It's there. Wipe my sweat off. Alright. So let's go over these real quick. We will get them done. I will show you how we'll clean, design, dirty Jones plugs. What you can do is a Gottlieb, it just grabs the sides of the plugs. So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to push into there. Hey, what's up, Brian? I'm just trying to push into there to clean up the inner part of the female plug. Oh, I'm going to die from this. Now I'm going to show you how to tighten them. So we're just going to take my little needles pliers and squeeze these together like that, which is pretty easy. Just go, and that's how you tighten up your Jones plugs. Try to do them evenly. Sometimes you got to hold the pliers on a weird angle to get both sides to pinch. So as you can see on this one, right here. See how that one's tight and that one is wide open? There. And that's how we get those tightened up. I just go through all of them and do the same thing. And that's how you get your best connections for your Jones plugs. And then you clean your male end later. So this is just that little attention to detail that gets everything working great on these games after all these years. Anybody see my cool cut? Right there. There's a one short one right here, and then a real super long one right here. I got those from doing not exhaust. From a belt on my daughter's Corolla. I spent almost a whole day underneath my wife's truck, her Edge, not truck, SUV, putting a new resonator on. Just custom fabricated that thing to go on, had a cut pipe and put different hangers on and stuff. Almost all day underneath that car. Didn't pinch myself, get anything in my eye, nothing. Just a beautiful, time working on the car, as beautiful as it can be. I'm in my daughter's car 5 minutes, literally, not even maybe 5 minutes. and I just sliced my hand open, and it was just gushing blood all over her car. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. I need to get her car fixed, so I just bled all over her. Well, it was her serpentine belt, so the minute it rains, it's going to wash all that out. But yeah, I was just dripping everywhere. Nothing I could do. So I just dealt with it, and then it got seriously nasty infected, and I just had to, I would scrub it out every day, and then wash it out with peroxide, and I put Neosporin on it, and now it's all good to go. It's just a little bit left, but I think it's more aggravated just from me scrubbing it. Alright. We're going to get this apart next. I want to mark that. I don't know if we're going to need to adjust it or not. Alright. I put line around it. Oh, and Borg Dog and Ryan are both streamers. So if either one of you guys or both of you guys want to throw up your streaming information, go right ahead. Spread the wealth. I got a hole here, so I'm going to put scratch a little spot there. Lets me know that that lines up with that. And then this, I'm going to scratch a line on it. So I know both of those line up together. I think that's about as tight as I'm getting. But there you can see it. This is going to line up with that. That I know there's a hole there. So I don't know exactly how this is fully going to come apart. I believe I'm just going to have to loosen these two Allen screws and it's going to come right off and not have any worries. But in case I have to take it down even further, we are safe. I got to get my phone. There you go. Borg Dog's got his info up. So yes, if any of you guys want to follow somebody that plays games that no one wants to play, check out Borg Dog. If you want to see some of the most wildest, newer style games, check out Ryan. He's got some really nice games that he's been slowly collecting. Including, he just got himself a Royal Rumble and a Lord of the Rings. Alright, video. I don't want that, I want this. Video. Alright, let's make a video. Alright, we got this one that's stuck right here. We have this hole and a little scratch there. This goes straight across, so that's how that should line it up. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything other different on this unit compared to any other Gottlieb unit. I believe this stuff we can just leave there, push it out of the way, and get that all apart. Alright. Let's get an Allen wrench for that, which I think is a 7/64. No. 1/8. Or no. It's a 9/64. No, that's the other odd one I used. It's the 1/8. There we go. And that was very loose. I don't know if that's really corrosion or just gunked up. I think it's just gunked up Gunked up. What? Yeah, there's just like some weird, icky stuff on there. So I believe that will clean up real good. If not, I'm going to have to desolder this wire. Gets you tight in there. Alright, here it goes. Cool. New 1812. I know somebody else who just got one of those too. Where are we? We're right here. So we're going to put you on manual focus. Here we go. This one. It's gunky. It's not, there's like some type of gunk in there. If I can't clean it, what I'm going to have to do is desolder this wire right here, and then this whole thing will just pull right out. That's how you get these out. But look at that. That is just nasty. So we are not fixing this one today, because you don't want to wait for me to clean. These I will not have to unscrew and lose my adjustment. But that scratch I put on there for the shaft here is the adjustment that I need to have perfect. So yeah, look at that, it's just stuck. Do you see these? That's how it's supposed to be. We got two that are sticking. There. We got this one and this one. Yeah, see? So yeah, we gotta tear that apart. We'll tear this apart too. This should just come straight out now. Let's put you back on autofocus. There we go. This we should be able to just take right out. That is beautiful. Like I said, a lot of these Gottliebs, I've taken these apart, and this is all clean in there. It's like nothing ever to clean. There's a little goop on the gear here, but this I think I'm just going to go right over into the laundry tub and, yeah, a little oil on there, it will fix it. That's why these are all screwed up. I'm going to take this over to the laundry tub right now. There is caked on grease on here and right there. I'm just going to throw a little down power wash on it and scrub it off. This almost looks like a squashed spider. So yeah, I'll be back in a couple seconds. I'm not going to go to commercial because the commercial, when I put that on there, it's got copyrighted music on it. It always gives me a copy strike. Well, not a copy strike, a thing where I can't get monetized for the music, so. that thing was really greasy. So I'm cleaning it, and the soap all went just totally black on me, and my hands were just totally, completely coated in grease. But look, so remember that was like, didn't look like that before. That was all thick grease that was on there. That was a lot of grease that was on there. Man, I did not even see that. I did not see all that grease that was on there. It was crazy. But hey, we're degreasing it now. There's grease in here too. A lot of grease in here. So that will speed up this mech for sure. Just say it's really greasy too. And this disc is just filthy greasy. There's a lot of grease right here. Right on this tab. There we go. That's what the gear was hitting. I don't even want to touch that with my other hand. That's what that gear was hitting. Yeah, it's all black. All that grease was just scraping on that gear. But otherwise, all this is, everything's totally 100% free on here, which is nice. I'll still add just a little bit of lube to it. Now that grease is just smearing all over. There's like a hunk of dried stuff that was right here. And then I rubbed it. And then like it broke apart in pieces. And it just like splattered all over everything. And I'm trying really hard not to get it on my hand. Because I don't know if you ever had like some of that old grease and it turns into cake. And then when it turns into cake, it looks like it's just like dust almost. But then it like reactivates and just smears like crap all over everything. I'm gonna have to find out about that pinball glass. I just don't like it. The glass that's on this machine. It's just very weird to me. It's tempered. I don't know if you guys ever seen this before. The glass is green on the edge. I'm pretty sure tempered glass is green on the edge. From what I've seen. Yeah, because I got a sheet here for, what do you call it, Hollywood Heat, and it's green on the edge. But that glass, it's like heavy. And then it's got like chips on it. So usually when I see chips on glass, I automatically think it's just regular, like, window glass. But I guess regular window glass is green too. It's just the look on it, you know. Get a little oil on that stuff to free it up the rest of the way. So, but I do have new glass. I could put on it. Oil must be over there. If he wants a sheet. I do have some factory second glass. Alright, where the hell's my oil? Alright, it's got to be over there. There it is. Right behind the tool. I have to ask him if he wants any. I have to get some more of this too. Metal to metal, people. That all gets lubed. Everything that's metal to metal. It's working so good, I sprung it backwards. And that. I will come with a Q-tip later on after I feel this oil has spread and wipe it off. Actually, I better do that right now. No, I'm going to leave it set. Yeah, but yeah, it looks crazy. It just, I don't know, it almost doesn't look tempered. Now this has got that thick grease on it. There you can see that. That's what was in that gear. I wonder if I can just go over there, since I just went and cleaned that other gear real quick, if I could go over there and do the same thing, if that would come back to life. I will try that. I'm going to wipe this grease off first here. So I have better degreaser on my sink. Since I can, wash my hands, I don't keep all that good degreaser over here. Case one, in case I spill it. Two, I can wash my hands right away when I use it. Because we all know what degreaser does to your hands. It like dries and cracks them. Keep waiting for my wife to come home, make noise. She's not here. She left me. My wife left me. Can you guys believe that? She packed up her stuff yesterday and left me today. Just like totally depressed. She just left. Left me and the kids. Gone. Packed up her suitcase and took off. Just left us. My daughter begged her to stay and she wouldn't and she just left. Can you believe that? My wife just left all of us today. It's sad. It's just crazy. Depressing that she just left us like that. My daughter's almost crying. Ma, please stay, don't leave us. My wife's like, nope, I'm leaving, bye. You're not making me stay no matter. Nobody's making me stay. And my wife just left us. Just got up and left. So she'll be in Arizona for the next week. You guys thought she left me. She loves me too much. I love her too much. No, her dad's getting a little forgetful nowadays. Her ma had a vacation planned, and my wife's like, I will just come and watch Dad so you can go on your vacation, because this might be my wife's ma's last vacation she's going to be able to go on by herself if they continue to live in Arizona. You need to really move back to Wisconsin here so we can watch them. Well, take care of them. They're both up there in age. Ugh. Alright, let's get a clean part and wipe this off. Yeah, doesn't that look better? Alright, I'll go get my degreaser. We'll spray the degreaser on here. See if I can clean this up enough. And to put it back together. I might as well, we just did that with the gear here. We cleaned this gear off. Let me try this. I'll be right back in a couple seconds. I'll be singing again. Alright, did get them freed up. Yeah, look, it's looking great. Got a little issues with this though. I don't know. I did clean them. They're coming up. I do have some corrosion. You can see on there a little bit. So I'm going to try my little wire wheel. Ah, look at that, baby. Woo, woo, woo. That was the ticket. Ask my wife, Morgan Fairchild. There we go. Where's the other one? This one. So this one right here, I got that one perfect. It's just as good as the other ones. I clean off which is good, this thing is so long. You can clean the corrosion off this side and then move the spring like this and get the corrosion off that side. Oh, actually you can pull it apart, which I'm going to do there. I didn't know I could do that. I know I could pull it straight out like that, which is even better. There, look at that. Okay, that one's perfect. That one's perfect too. Then we got a little corrosion. Where's this other one that was stuck? There. I'm going to not pull it out all the way. Okay, where were they? Oh, this one's got... I'm going to have to just go through every single one of these. Some of these got corrosion on them. Perfect. Yeah, Kevin, these are perfect now. I'll get the side of this one. Alright, that's it. So yeah, I did get all of them perfectly free. They're free. Free to do what you want to. Choose your own destiny. Free to do what you want to. And they're all working beautifully. So make sure they're all connected. See, these units right here, these kicked me in the butt on one game before. So these I give no mercy anymore to them. I had one game that I did for a customer, and I went through it, and it was a little intermittent issue, and I cleaned it up really good, and the issue went away. Well, apparently the issue came back a little bit later. His was a fire damaged machine, and these were sticking a little bit on his machine. I thought they were all fixed, but what I should have really did was took it apart and cleaned them like these just did. But yeah, that game kind of bit me in the butt a little bit, but oh well, nothing I can do about it now. This gets no oil. It's metal going into plastic. That should. Okay, what do we do here? Okay. What do I got screwed up? I got something not right. Is that what I did? There we go. There we go. Get those cleaned off. We will put a little super lube on them. So Kevin, your glass on this machine is questionable to me. I don't know if it's real pinball glass or not. I do have factory second glass if you are interested in a sheet. They were on American Pinball Games. That's where they came from. The second part on the glass either means they got rough edges or they may have a scratch in them. It's the only thing that makes these pinball glass a factory second. And I will message you if you are interested in a price on them. But this glass, it seems okay, but it just doesn't seem pinball glass to me. Doesn't seem like it's real pinball glass. It seems like it was just somebody broke the glass and threw another sheet in there. But I have a couple sheets of this factory second glass that I've been saving. And I'll let you know. I'll message you a price on it if you want me to throw one in. If not, if you'll be happy with the glass that's in this game, I will post a video of the glass, and then you can decide if you're happy with the glass and you don't want a new one, or if you want a new glass. That is entirely up to you. That goes right here. There. Right on the money, too. Okay. Let's give me 3 steps. Give me 3 steps, baby. Give me 3 steps towards the dough. Where are we now? Where's that mark? I washed it right off, didn't I? I think that's it. It was opposite of this. There it is. Just want to make sure that's it. Give me 3 steps. Yep, that's it. Give me 3 steps towards the dough. That's it right there. For sure. It really doesn't matter where it says this is a continuous stepper. What matters is all these line up. That's what matters. They all seem to be lining up. They're all centered. These, what I mean by centered, is these are centered on the middle of the rivets. That's what I mean by centered. Like I said, this is a continuous stepper, which means it just does this forever. It never resets. It just keeps going around in a circle. Doesn't care where it's at. All it cares is that 2 pads are touching each other or 1 pad is not touching. That's all it cares about. Alright, let's get little players or something. That's good. We gotta put a coil sleeve in here too. So technically, I didn't really ever need to mark this thing. There. Because they're doing what they need to do. Yeah, they're doing what they need to do. So I never really needed to mark the stepper to begin with. I just usually, it's a natural thing I do on steppers when I rebuild them. I try to mark them so they're back in the same spot they originally were from the factory. But since this is a continuous stepper, it didn't matter wherever I put this, it would do the same thing. Alright. Oh, I need that wrench I just took away to take off the screws for the coil. And it was the wrong one. It was the first one I grabbed, the 9/64. So anyways, yeah, I was saying earlier I went and saw Beatles tribute band last night at the Pabst Theater in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It was called the Fab Four, and it was great. What they do is they dress up like the Beatles. They literally bring you back to the Beatles while they were in concert, except for they show you concerts that the Beatles never did. So, the concert they're doing right now is called the Rubber Soul concert. They're basically playing an entire Rubber Soul album. But then they go into the Magical Mystery Tour, and they do that all live. Everything they do is live. All the songs, they're all live. There are no tape loops or CD backing or anything like that. They're all live videos, live music. So, yeah, it's a great show. If you're into the Beatles like I am, check them out. That's the wrong one, dummy. This one. But yeah, they're another great one too is a group called Britbeat. Whoops. Yeah, the other group that I highly recommend is a group called Britbeat. They are awesome too. They are another Beatles tribute band, and they do a crazy, phenomenal job too. And they play all their original music. Now there's another band that I do not advise you to see. The reason why is because they do music from like when the Beatles first came out, and then that's it. So they dress up in their little suits and their shoes and everything like that, and they do the Beatles music just only from like 64, and that's it. But I highly recommend Britbeat and the Fab Four because they do everything. They do all the what do you call it, old original stuff that the Beatles did, and everything up to the end of the Beatles. They do a little bit of well, they play Imagine. They got to play Imagine. And that's about it. But yeah, they're awesome. We were in row E. We were so close to them, we almost scared them. But yeah, it's a great show. What I prefer about Britbeat versus the Fab 4 is Britbeat has a guy that comes out and plays Ed Sullivan. So he comes out and does a little comedy routine and stuff like that. And he plays, you know, he's Ed Sullivan. And that way it gives these guys to go into the back and do costume changes. So I like Britbeat a lot more. Okay, what did I do? I got something goofy going on here. There. 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 What the hell is going on here? Do I need to cut this sleeve? Or am I just losing my mind? No, because the sleeve I'm using is shorter than the original one. Oh. Well, that will do it every time. Okay, my problem is I got it laying right up against the wiring harness. As you can see, there's a wiring harness that goes right behind it. I got it laying on that. So naturally, when I hit the plunger, it's not going to do anything because it's the other half here. Now it's not hitting the wire harness, but I went it like that, it binds it. Dummy. But yeah, Britbeat, it's the best. But Fab 4 is great. I bought these tickets back in March. That's how prepared I was for it last night. One more. We gotta go through a couple of relays. At least one relay I got. And I'm gonna put this board back together by myself. I'm putting a new power cord on it too. I don't like the original 2-prong cords. There's nothing wrong with this power cord, so Kevin, if you're happy with the 2-pronger cord, I will leave it on. If not, I will take this original cord off. This is the original cord. If you're happy with the 2-prong cord, I will leave it on. But normally when I get one of these, I will take it off all the way up to here and put a brand new 3-cord with a ground. So the transformer will be grounded and it will have a actual 3-prong cord. So if you are happy with a lamp cord, I will leave it on there. But if I would think you would want the 3-prong versus 2. So if you're still here, wow! Did you see that? It flew off. It smacked in a transformer and it landed almost right back in my hand. So yeah, if you want the original 2-prong cord, let me know if you're still in chat. Otherwise, if you don't let me know, I'm just going to replace it regardless. Because it's just something I do on all machines. Okay. Then, yeah, I won't even touch the cord then. It can stay. Oh, that's what that wire is. It's a ground, dummy. Okay. Here, I'll show you. When I took the main wiring harness off the game, this wire was just there, not doing anything. It's a solid green wire with a solid yellow stripe going through it. It's over here. Now I look at that, and that is soldered on to the power switch right there. And, big dummy, it's staring you right in the face. It is right here too. So that one wire that was broke off in the front of the machine, it's a ground wire. which is really weird. The whole machine is grounded to itself, but the machine is not grounded to the wall. You know what I'm saying? You got your 2-prong cord here. One goes to the fuse, one goes to the transformer, and then you got this ground that goes all over the whole damn game, but it doesn't ground anything. I don't get how that works. But apparently Gottlieb thought it was okay. But yeah, I'll leave the cord on since you are happy with it. Alright. Oh yeah. You got enough play in there, just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's vacuum that area right up there a little better. Da-da-da-da. I can see clearly now. The rain is falling. I think that's how it went. Yeah, it's gonna be a sunshiny day. Okay. So I think the rest of this game, I'm gonna go through a couple more things on this game. But then the rest of the game, I'm going to have to go through it during the week. When I got time. The weekend, next weekend. I am on mandatory overtime right now. I actually am supposed to be working today. Today, I should be at work for another 2 hours yet. But like I said, I had that concert last night. And my wife had to go to Arizona. So even if she didn't go to Arizona, I still would have called in today and took off work. Because I didn't get home to midnight last night. And I have to wake up at 4 a.m. to get ready for work. So I am 52 years old. I am not in my 20s anymore. I could not survive a day like that, 12-hour day on a couple hours of sleep anymore. Oh, and there goes part of the car repair I did last week. Yeah, right there. That, you can't really see it too good. There it goes better. The top one was a decent gash. This one was a huge gash. All day long I did the exhaust on my wife's car. I actually spent almost a whole day doing exhaust on her car. No issues at all. Not one single anything issue with her car doing exhaust. It went like butter almost all day doing the exhaust. I go to my daughter's car. I'm not even in the car 5 minutes to put a new belt on it, and I slice my arm open right there. Well, my wrist. Just blood gushing all over her car. And I was already to that point where I'm like, you know what? I'm just leaving it. It can drip all over her engine. It's going to rain. It'll wash it right off her car. So yeah, not even 5 minutes putting a belt. And the belt was the fastest job. Yeah, it looks pretty. Yeah, I agree. It's something I usually do on all these games. I cut the original cord off and put a grounded one on. But yeah, if you're happy with the 2-prong cord and the cord's in good condition, So if I look at the cord, because I will take it apart, I will unwind it. I will unwind the cord because you can see it's in the ball here. I still have to unwind this and look at it. If it's nicked or cracked or anyway, I'm still replacing it, whether you like it or not. But if it is a solid cord and it is not cracked, nicked, chipped, or rotted, it will stay in the game. But that's just how I am. I can't give a game that the cord is dry rotted and cracked. I can't do that. That's not me. There. Oh, that's all working beautifully. And the switch is working great too. All right. On with the show. All right, let's get that out of the way. So we're going to go and do one relay, an easy one. Right here. What's good about these, this is what I like about Gottlieb, is when this is bolted down, you can just grab this cotter pin, hairpin, throw it on the side, grab this relay, pull it right off, and get the buzzer and buzz it. Hit the plate, and it's doing its job. That goes back like that, that goes like that. This clip goes right back on there, and it gets pushed down, and then that's it. That is how quick a relay can be done on a Gottlieb. Let's do more. Let's do this one next. It's because this one's a little more intimidating because it's got 20 different stacks on it. It just lifts up, bends away, because this one, yeah, see? This one's a little more intimidating. This one I'm probably going to get in there. It's probably working great now, but the minute I get in there and clean it, I'm going to make it not work right and retweak it again. Yeah, I can tell I'm going to retweak. I got to do it again. There. I could tell that the minute I first hit it. I seen that leaf spread on me. I'm like, I gotta put my goggles on so I can see. Yep. Right away, that's got to get twisted up a little bit. That's got to come down a little bit. See, the thing with a Gottlieb, more with a Gottlieb than a Williams, because it's got all these little stacks. Once you go through and adjust one side, you got to go through and readjust all your other switches. Because I guarantee you, once you adjust one, the tension you just put on one by closing it is going to affect another switch. put in a little, what do you call it? I'm a little closer one. And like I've said before many times, this is one of the things I do not like about Gottlieb. These mini ass switch stacks. Yep, there we go. Nope. That is not hitting. Damn near it is though. Too close for my comfort. Did you guys hear the news about Matthew Perry? We all knew this was going to happen. I just expected it years ago. It's still shocking. There we go. That's moving. Things. There's like hardly any movement on this one. The hell's with this switch? Let's do this. Ew, I just destroyed it. Oh, I think I got it now. And this is why I hate, yes, rest in peace. This is why I hate these Gottliebs. It's, if these switches, they were longer, you'd have more of a throw on them. But when they're short like this, you know, they just, you know, move a little hair. Like my finger here, you can see that they just move just that little bit. And that little bit is that's throwing this off. That's got to get up. Oh yeah, there we go. I like that now. Take that and tweak that up a little bit. So now I'm going in front of the switch to bend it, to get it up higher. There. Because in front of it goes through this gate, and in the gate it is loose. So I need to take the switch, the leaf, and bend it up just a little bit like that. So the gate that it's in, when the gate goes down, it pulls it. Right now there's a little gap in the gate. When the gate goes up and down, it's barely moving that leaf. I don't know if that was originally a problem or I just made it. But either way, I'm correcting whatever now. That's beautiful. See, like I say with these Gottliebs, they run like a Ferrari. When they're working. When they're not working, they run like a Ferrari. They crash like a Ferrari, I should say, when they're not working. Yeah, that's enough of those right now. So I like to swear a lot more when I do these. So I like working on pinball machines, but the relay bank on Gottlieb, I really dread working on. I really, really super dread working on them. It's just, they are not fun. And I did staple this back down too. I found that in the cabinet. That tells what all the relays are and everything like that. I did find that, and we put that back down onto the cabinet. That was laying in the cabinet, and inside the cabinet is a million other little labels that go underneath the playfield that I will just put in a bag. And you can try to figure out where they go if you want to. So I am not going to try. Those I usually either throw out or put in a bag and give away with the machine. Put that back together. Happy together. That bank is on. I just want to get this bank screwed back together so I can flip it over and we can at least do some of the, what do you call it, a score motor. Oh, this is missing a clip. Glad I got some of those. Yeah, so we're probably going to get a toxicology report about what's his name? I forgot his name. Matthew Perry. Find out he was either drunk or high. I'm hoping it was just an accident. I'm hoping he was straight sober and it was just an accident. That's what I'm hoping. But mostly everybody's probably thinking he was drunk, passed out. But yeah, I loved Friends. And then whatever the movie he did too, First and 10 or 40 Yards something, or he was a dentist. There was like two of them. Those are great too. Can't remember the name of the movies. But he was like a dentist. Okay, this one needs a clip. It's either laying on the playfield because it fell off while I was moving stuff around. I mean, on the board here, and it fell off when I was moving stuff around, or it's in the cabinet, or it's non-existent. But I do have those. I have had to replace those before on other games, so I do have them. And I will put one on if I can't find it. I'm guessing I'm not going to find it. Okay, let's spin this around so we can get at one of the score motor leaves. And I lifted this right up with it. There. Alright, these are also fun too. These are a lot of fun. Why these are a lot of fun? Because a lot of these you can't even get to. They're just impossible to get to. And the way Gottlieb made this, if you could take this whole stack assembly off, where these are hooked onto this pad here. Right here you can see it better. Right here. So you can see that shiny metal spot. That goes down to the frame of this whole thing. Now, if that was just screwed down where I could just take it and pull this whole thing off and flip these around and buzz them all, it'd be totally awesome. But Gottlieb did not design them that way where I could just unbolt this whole stack, take it off, and then clean it. These are all just screwed in here with these screws into that plate. So what makes it really fun is being creative and getting down in there to work on all these. But thankfully, they were a little nice and put some clips on here. That can be taken off. And here's one right here. There. Well, I'd have to take those off, but I can get at to oil this at least. There's a little oil spot right there. I can finagle around kind of decently to get in here and work on most of these. It isn't the easiest thing in the world, but I can get at a good bunch of them flipping it around. But like I said, it's still not entirely fun. I like to do this. I have to get my little vice grips out. This makes it a little bit easier. I can take this, bend it just a little bit so I can start to finagle this around a little bit better. Get her around and do stuff. I'll have to put that back into there. That's the run motor. Or stop motor. One of the two. Well, lets me get around a little bit better to get at these. I might just, since this is just a difficult pain in the butt, I just might do all these right away. I got my glasses on so I can see it though. I can't see them. But no, I don't think we're going to do them all right away because we need to be done. Ugh. See what I mean? That's not fun, is it? I know, you probably didn't see a damn thing I just did. I just had to go through this little window and buzz all the... You wouldn't have seen it anyways. But at least you're kind of seeing what some of the crap I gotta go through on cleaning these. It's just, like I said, Gottlieb wasn't the best at this design. There. So I got these two done. Now I just got to verify that they all work. Yeah, I got one that I don't like. Like I said, this game did work. How good it did, I don't know. It kind of was doing, you know, things. Here, I don't know, that's moving. It was doing things. We'll say that. It was doing things. It was starting to come more and more alive as you would play it. It would come more and more alive every time you played it. Here we go. Those are good now. It was more and more alive each time. There. I got to do one whole entire stack at a time, otherwise I can't be bothered. So I might as well just burn through this. Yeah, those are very easy to get to. Okay, beautiful. Marker? Just leave it over here, Mark. Mark, leave your marker. This one right here is a break. We ain't worried about that one. This one's going to be a horseshit to get at. Is there two there? I can't tell. Looks just like one. Yeah, I can't even see all of them. Is there three there, or is there two? I can't tell. Oh, looks like two. Okay, good. I got them then. I got them. Okay, that one was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Here. I don't like that one. Okay, and then this one. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we got this stack done. We got one more stack to do. But I have to go through this thing and clean this whole damn thing out. Oh, you can't even see anything. I have to clean out this whole switch assembly. Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to move the camera. Okay, so I can get at it. These switches I can't even see. I can see some of them, whereas the ones I need to see. Okay, is there one more there? Yep. And there's one way down there. Yeah. Okay, that one works. Where's this other one here? That one works. Good. There's two here though. Son of a. Okay, that's what I can get from here. I might as well do the top right away. I don't know what I don't like worse, these square motors or the relays. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, where's the ones I can't see? Is that a switch there? Yeah, I got that. Yes, I gotta spin around in circles to. Oh, beautiful. Everything's good. Boom. Square motor's done. I still have to go through and try to clean off all the little schniblets of grease and stuff off of it. Might as well flip this over. Take that. I go get my grease oil, motor oil. Do that right away too, before I forget. I don't know if you can see that. That's like a wick. I don't know if you can see that pulling it down. Yeah, maybe you can. Yeah, it isn't too bad. Yeah, that's good. Didn't pull a lot in. Let's try it. If I can just get it right. That hole's like a wick. It's got like fibers in it or whatever, and it will pull the oil down into where it needs to go. There. I just added some oil to the gears. Yeah, what I need to do is, I'm going to do it off camera. I just got to get in here with a Q-tip and clean off all the dirt and crap off these. There's just a ton of dirt and grease that's on these gears. I got to do that, but let me wash my hands real quick. I'll be right back. My hands are so dirty. originally put all that grease on that machine can go to hell. There's just that grease is just so nasty and sticky, and it's just straight evil. That grease that whoever put on there, it turned into like wax. And the minute you just like get it on something and you go to wipe it, it just smears, and it's super sticky, and it like digs in, and it's nasty. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go in there with a Q-tip and naphtha and stuff and wipe off all the grease that's on the gears. I'm not gonna disassemble that whole unit to wipe off the gears. I'll just sit on a chair here with Crank and Sirius, and we will just do that by myself. I'm gonna go through the rest of the relays and everything as naturally I would do. Go through all that stuff, take off the rest of the stuff, vacuum off the board, get that all nice and cleaned, and just looking good. I'll go through these fuses, make sure they're the correct fuses on the game. Be surprised how often I find every fuse is perfect, correct fuse, or how often I'll find out almost every fuse is completely wrong. They're usually overfused. Or they'll put it'll take like a 5 amp, and then I'll put a 5 amp slow blow. It's just not good either. So yeah, I'm gonna be sitting here for a few hours finishing this up. I want to get it finished. I want to get this game back together and gone. Really want this game gone, but at least I got some of that nasty stuff out of the way. The square motor is not a fun one. It's not fun. Anyways, so next week I do not know if I'm going to be here, because my wife is supposed to come home next week. So I don't know if she's coming home during stream or after stream, or either way, it's a good half-hour drive for me just to get to the airport. So either way, even if I do stream, I gotta shut it down almost an hour before I leave, just so I can get all this stuff straightened up and cleaned up, and myself ready to go get her. So, because once I go get her, I'm not going to come back down here and do anything else the rest of the day, because I haven't seen her in a week. But yeah, with that, let's consider this done, unless I find anything broke. And then I guess the next time we'll be together, we'll have the machine up together, and we'll do some play testing on it. If everything goes as planned, we will do play testing on it. But I want to have this gone in a few weeks. I want it to be gone. I got another game right there. I got this one right here. Hollywood Heat. I got the boards for that. I have to pull out this board right here first. I got an LED light I'm putting in here, so I have to mod the harness for that. And then some of these standoffs are broke. I have new ones somewhere, probably in a cabinet, or I'm hoping they're in a cabinet. I'm hoping they're somewhere right around here. If not, I don't know where they're at. Oh, this is that game. I got them somewhere. Anyways, I got new standoffs for this game. I wonder where the hell they're at. Somewhere I do. Anyways, I gotta put those on. Where are they? Oh, that's freaking me out, because I thought I had them right around here. Here's a new bulb. New LED bulbs for it. I probably put them with my electronic stuff. That's probably where they're at. I'm hoping. Yep, there they are. Right here. And these new standoffs. Might as well put them right there. The new standoffs are shorter than the original standoffs. So I want to get all one board, have all the exact same size. So it's probably going to be like the power board and another board. I'll take those off. Like the power and sound board, I will probably take the good ones off there and put it on the driver board and the MPU board. So those can all have the correct height. Because I don't want the board to be twisted or tweaked in any way. So I'm going to take everything and make one board, well, one standoff, so when it snaps down onto the board, it's not going to be twisted or tweaked. I want the board to be flat surfaced. So this one I have 1, 2 that are broke off. These 4 can come off and then go one to here, 1 to here, and 1 to here. So these I'll probably take off and replace with new, because this has 1, this has 2 good ones. This has 2 bad ones. We get a bad one here, and there's 4 good ones here. So we have enough theoretically to fix it. And then so this board right here is no longer needed on Hollywood Heat. This is a reset generator board or something like that. It's basically meant for routed games in case coil gets stuck on. This does something. But on home games it causes more issues than what it is. And I actually have it on my Victory, and I'll just unplug it off my Victory. But yeah, with that it. I'll probably be down here tomorrow or tonight working on clean that score motor off, and then vacuum around it, pull the rest of the little switches and jumpers off, clean all them off, inspect the power cord, and then get this back in the machine. I'll vacuum out the cabinet, find out where the hell the legs are for it. I think they're laying by the head, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Around here somewhere, I guess. I don't know where they're at. They're probably in the other room. Yeah, they are, because they're not out here. The only ones that are over here belong to Whirlwind. And the other ones that are over here are for Comet. These legs are not going back on it because they're twisted. I mean, some are twisted real bad. So I gotta find that Captain card legs. I have no idea where they're at. Yeah, I don't. Anyways, where the hell are they? I thought I put them over there. But nope. Anyway, that's about it. So yeah, Sunday we're gonna play it by ear. It's either gonna be probably a little earlier or not at all. One of the two. But maybe Saturday. Maybe we'll stream Saturday, just to get this done and out of the way. With that, I'll be back some Sunday at 2 or Saturday at 2, and I'll have more pinball ideas for you. You'll have things you want to talk about, and I will too. Cool stuff here if you're watching YouTube. Please check out the MidwestGamingClassic.com. Right there is a link for it. Check them out. Get your forever tickets. I have a good rumor that there's going to be a big alternative pinball event that looks like it's going to happen again. If you know anything about that, you might know. It's a Friday, early Friday show. So you might know about that, you might not. That may happen. I'm not saying the name or where, but it's usually a early Friday show. So check that out. Please click that link over in a chat wherever you're watching chat. That's for Mark's Basement Arcade. That's me. Please subscribe. Check out my videos. This will be on the videos tomorrow. And that's about it. So cool stuff here. If you're watching on YouTube, take care and later.